It can be in person, where we talk to you in person.
What's up, everybody? What's going on? Y'all know what it is. Just tell us from the jails. We're here live in Partners. You would say TNS Media Group is the team and the family. You know, we back. You know, apologize yesterday we couldn't make it in, man. We had some stuff going on, but we here today to speak to the audience, speak to the fans, speak to everybody that's out there. John Michael, I see you in there. What's up, everybody? What's going on? 215 Nitro. You know, Mr. Jackson don't know how to keep his phone on silent once again.
No, it was on silent. I had to turn it down.
Yeah. So what's going on out there? What's up? What's up, Ace? EM215. You know, what's up?
Beautiful Tuesday. We couldn't be here yesterday like my brother said, but what happened this weekend? What happened this last weekend that just passed, man? Ain't nobody, everybody still here with us, right? Ain't nobody slip up and go to jail, did they? We trying to promote to stay out of jail at an alarming rate.
Somebody did go.
Oh, yeah, I ain't knocking. I'm knocking that, but I won't put nothing past that.
Yeah,
I know I didn't. How about you?
Nah,
I ain't go to jail. Not this weekend. I can't count for next weekend, but this one just passed. Yeah, I'm here with y'all.
Yeah, Lil Yup, it's nice out there, man. But it's gonna get back to being cold next week, I believe. So get prepared. Well, look, yeah, man. So you know, once again, these nice days, man. This is not a time. When you come across these days like this, these nice days, summer coming up, you know, March, April, May, just warming up, June. You get to these times of the year, it's just like, you know, you in jail or you getting arrested. It's just like, man, like
it's bad, man. It's bad. And in certain parts of the season make you feel it more. And summer is one of the seasons that make you feel incarceration more. And what I mean by that, I'm gonna elaborate. You be a little bit more depressed, a little bit more down. Like I told you, football is a pastime in jail. That's a great pastime, but football only comes around once a year, which is in the wintertime, the fall going into the winter. And, you know, that's something to look forward to and do. And when football season is over, you got to wait, 8 months, 9 months before football season come back around? So now it's summertime. You going through the baseball. Don't nobody, you know, you got dudes in there watching baseball, whatever. But, you know, basketball, when the championship in the summertime for basketball.
What's that?
Or basketball start, the NBA, that starts in the summertime?
No, it starts in October, like October, November.
But it ends in the summer.
Ends around like May, like April, May. Sometime.
Okay, so then you on your own from there until football season start. And what you got to deal with when you're on your own is that heat. Like when they have recreation, dudes going outside, because you going outside all day, every day when they open up that rec yard in the summertime out there. Whether it be just to go out there and kick the bobo, or whether it be to go work out or run the track, or just inhale real deep on them. But you're going outside.
On duty.
Inhale real deep on them. How that's not a doing? How inhale real deeply?
That was not on duty.
Here go Bull again with his not on duties off of inhale. I say inhale real deeply.
Yeah, that was
not on duty. But as I was saying though, man, you know, the summer, and when it gets warm, basically when it gets warm, you become while incarcerated, you be a lot more depressed, man. You thinking about times that you had when you was out there. You're thinking about current, what everybody else is doing out there while you ain't there. You just know, people playing trips majority of the time in the summertime, cookouts. Everything that goes on in the summer that can't go on in the winter, you're thinking about in there at an alarming rate, and it puts you in like a, unless you have 10, 15 years in, but still then with that type of time in, you're still, summertime come around, it's just one of them joints like you'll be moping like, dang, man, I can't wait to go home, or, you know what I'm saying, I wish I wasn't in here, because when it's nice outside, everybody out. You see how it was when we was coming in here today? Everybody out. People hollering up and down the street, bus drivers hitting the horn for no reason at all. It's not, and it ain't even summertime. It's just that the weather had took a nice little turn for us. You know what I'm saying? And the temperatures is raised a little bit. So everybody is out mingling. They got something to do, or, just out there, period. But in jail, the summer is very, very depressing, man, because the things that you will be doing with your freedom, you ain't allowed to do that no more because you don't have your freedom no more.
Yeah, water ice stands open right now.
You know what I'm saying? All types of stuff. Water ice stand jumping right now. Not from just the water ices. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So don't act crazy driving past them Ritas and all whatever. Then that's in Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying? Them joints is popping. When the heat is out, the meat is out. Yeah.
What?
When the heat is out, the meat is out. Yeah.
Yo, listen, that'll do.
Oh my goodness gracious! Here we go. There's a not on duty. All right, here we go. Y'all know what I'm saying. The audience know exactly what I'm saying, especially to the fellas. When the heat is out, the meat is out. Yeah, think about that for a minute. Let it sit in.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, it's getting nice. So people just dress a little bit lightly now. They take a little bit more clothes off.
Reflecting back to what I just said. When the heat is out, the meat is out.
Yeah. So describe too another thing, like you know how I don't know if it's the same in the feds or the state pen, like when people coming down for a visit in the county, right? Now you can see the women walking past, going down that ramp, or like they come to the visiting room. Is it the same thing in
in the county? You don't see nobody coming down the ramp unless you're looking out your window.
I'm talking about your window.
Oh, in your window in your cell. Yeah. No, in the feds, you gotta have probably your unit probably gotta be near, one of the gates. Or if you're in the penitentiary, you ain't seeing nothing. You just seeing all walls. So FCIs is a medium. So a lot of the FCIs has gates around it. And the USPs, which stands for United States Penitentiaries, has a wall around it. So you won't see nothing, no visit coming or going or nothing until they call your name. Okay. But in them FCIs and lows and camps, you can be in a unit that faces a certain direction of the compound, which is the jail that you're in, and you might be in a unit that faces the parking lot, like the administration parking lot. That's where family members would drive and park at upon coming into the jail. So yeah, you'll get some nice little shots. I mean, you looking all out the window looking for your visit, but in turn, while you waiting on your visit, you seeing a bunch of other visits. So yeah, you definitely seeing some eye candy. Everybody going out there dressed up. The people that's coming to see you, they dressed up. Yeah, I mean, so it's a show getting put on. That's why they call the visiting room the dance floor. That's the nickname for the visiting room. If you know anybody that's been previously incarcerated or incarcerated right now, they refer to the visiting room as the dance floor. That's the nickname for visiting room.
So let's get to this. Lil Durk.
Right.
Lil Durk is now switching a lawyer.
Attorneys.
Well, I'm sorry, switching his attorney. He's going to hire the guy Brian Steele.
That he had somebody else's case.
Yeah, I think Brian Steele was on Diddy's case as well. Diddy case. I think he helped. I don't know if he helped with
I think he was on Young Thug. He got Young Thug on. Yeah. He definitely had them. Yeah.
So now he's bringing him on. Is this a common thing when you see people switch their lawyers?
Yes. Go with the best shot, because the best. You really ain't got no shot in the feds, but if you think you got a shot, you might. If you got the funds and the capital to, to distribute and pay for, lawyer fees and stuff like that, attorney fees, you want to go with the best one. The best representation. Like you said, he represented Diddy. He represented Young Thug. I didn't know he represented Diddy. I knew he represented Thug, but got him on bail before the trial even started and all that type of stuff. So evidently, he's putting in that work. So, Durk want to get ahead of the curve as far as in having the best representation possible.
Yeah. So just a statement released, it said, Brian Steele is looking to join Lil Durk's legal team. Steele filed legal documents on Friday, March the 6th, viewed by Billboard, looking to replace attorney Jonathan Braheem, who has been representing Durk in the Chicago rapper's murder case for hire. So when you bring somebody like him on, I know Dot was saying something earlier, like this guy is real good at interrogating cooperative witnesses.
Right.
He's real good at cross-examining these guys and making them look like
they're lying. If they're lying, he gonna bring it out. He gonna make them look like the liar that they is.
Yeah.
And in a lot of cases, see, with these attorneys and these defense attorneys and these DAs and stuff like that, their best tool of fighting is wordplay. Yeah. Whoever can talk the best in there wins the case. That's between the DA and your lawyer. Whoever paints the best picture verbally is going to win the case, regardless if you did it or not. I've seen a lot of men go to jail and didn't do it and went to jail because they didn't have the proper mouthpiece. That's what we like to call them in the feds or in the state. Man, I need a mouthpiece. Mouthpiece is AKA, for attorney. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So whoever tells or paints the best picture verbally, 9 times out of 10 wins the case. Especially when you go into trial with a jury trial.
He still also made a statement or released a statement saying that he says, I get very close to my clients. I meet their families. He says, because if I'm not going to defend somebody, I gotta be invested. Well, if I'm going to defend someone, I have to be invested. I gotta believe in the person. I gotta make it where if I lose the case, it's going to ruin my life. So basically, he's saying like, yo, like I'm all in, and
with that approach.
Yes, and he continued on and said, I just want to help people. He said, and I don't want to hurt anybody. And God willing, something good will come out of this case.
But I believe him full-heartedly. We just had a prominent lawyer out of Philadelphia by the name of David B. Meshach. And if I'm correct, I recall him saying the same thing. I meet my clients' families.
Yeah.
I talked to them for hours. He said, you become like my family. And this is a prominent lawyer from out of Philadelphia that sat up here on this couch and told us the same exact things. Or am I tripping, Tawfiq?
Yeah,
so, that shows a little bit of, man, this man really, care about what's going on with this whole situation. Not only is he just dealing with me on because that's all he got to give you. A lawyer just show up. Once they pay, they just show up, talk about the case, that's it. No, he trying to contact the family, know about you as a person outside of the case that he's fighting for you. Yeah, he's getting more intricate with the case. So that's going to make him fight even harder. So whereas though if you was his brother or son or something like that is in custody.
Also, it says, as for Durk, the OTF only, the family rapper, has been in jail since October 2024 when he was arrested as federal agents believe he was attempting to take a private flight to Italy. Despite Durk's objections, his trial has once again been delayed from April to August. Says Durk co-defendants have asked to be separated from his trial, but Judge Michael Fitzgerald denied the request.
Oh, so he's sending them all to trial together.
Yeah, it also says the prosecutors allege that Durk organized a plot to have rival rapper Quando Rondo killed during a 2022 shooting in Los Angeles. However, Rondo's cousin Lil Pat was killed amid the crossfire. So basically, this is what Lil Durk is on trial for. Now, Lil Durk is making power moves. I would assume bringing on somebody like Still, who's represented YSL, Diddy, and he's
a known prominent defense lawyer.
Yeah, so he has some type of notoriety, meaning that he has the ability to possibly shake the case up. Now, does the DA get a little intimidated when they see somebody can walk in there?
Yeah, just think about it. If you in there with somebody that talk better than you, the DAs know who better than them. That's like if we run track, you faster than me, and they talking about the day you and Tawfiq racing each other. I'm like, dang.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They know who good and who bad. Like when they get I got this case. They first thing now is, I want to see who we gonna get for an attorney before they even start strategizing the case. Because now by them knowing who his attorney is, they know if they got to go hard or if they can just be Laxico Daisy and win this joint. Like this is a weenie over here. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Now you got a boy like Still over there. They like, oh. That make them reshake how they want to present things and everything. Because you can't pull the wool over everybody's eyes. So they know that from the gun bust. Soon as you get appointed attorney or paid attorney, they right on it. Who is his attorney? Who is his attorney? They want to know what they up against.
Yeah. And now when the DA got to look across the room and see this person, because I was thinking about something too. The DA has to present all their evidence to the defense, right?
Yes. So, in a timely fashion too.
So basically, Still and the other guys are going to try to formulate a plan to kind of derail the evidence that has been presented
or rebuttal it.
Basically, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, rebuttal it, derail all that.
Chop it up, make it where as though it look irrelevant, and in Lil Durk's favor to possibly get him home.
That's the ultimate goal. So this is the ultimate plan going in.
And then Lil Durk is just trying to surround himself with the best, give himself the best, because this
opportunity that he got is the best opportunity he got.
Would you do the same thing?
If I had that type of Falus at my disposal, which Falus is cash, I'm fighting for my life. Yeah, I'm fighting for my life. Would you do it?
You better believe it. Everything.
Yeah, I'm gonna give me 2 of them, 2 lawyers. I need 2 to 3. If I got, I'm spending everything on that. If I got $1 million and the lawyers cost $300,000 a piece, and it's 3 of them, give me all 3 of them. I'm gonna keep the little dollar in the cut in case I come home.
I remember I went to back when we was young bulls, and I went to court, and I had David Meshach and Perry
at the same time.
At the same time. So look, so I'm in there, right? And Dave, remember this? So the judge said, like, who do you think you are? because I had 2 lawyers.
Mm-hmm.
She said, "Who do you think you are?" Exactly what she said to me.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Who you think you are?
Who do you think you are?
The judge said that.
Yes.
Yeah, because the judge probably was intimidated. The judge get to see, like the judge is a referee. Like if you going head up with the judge is just there basically for refereeing the defense attorney and representing, refereeing the DA. Make sure ain't nobody over talking nobody. Make sure that the right language is used. Making sure that there ain't certain things that's why they got the objection and overrule. The judge is a referee. But when they see this thing, like, damn, they speak like right there. That really was like improper for the judge to say.
Yeah, like who you
for real, like who you think you are, like that was very improper.
She said it in like a little sly way.
But anyway, if you said it, you out of pocket.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. That's basically acknowledging, like, damn, you let your thought. She probably meant to think it instead of talk it, because that's probably grounds for appeal if you'd have lost that joint too.
Oh yeah,
yeah. You go back in there and see what the judge cited. Who you think you are, referring to your attorneys. Oh yeah, that's grounds for appeal if you lost that joint, bro.
Yeah.
That's grounds all day long. The judge can't be saying that, who you think you are. That's indicating like you got some money, you got some big shit going on. That's indicating that. Come on, you can't do that. Nah, you a judge, that's it. I could have 5 or 19 of them up in here. That's it. You keep your thoughts to yourself.
Is there a limit to how many lawyers you can have?
I'm not sure, but I know you can have more than one. But I don't know if it's a cap to how many you can have. I'm probably sure it is, because, you got dudes with a whole lot of money out here, and they hire 10, 15 of them. You know what I'm saying? Can you imagine me in there fighting a homicide case with 15 top-notch lawyers? That'd be crazy.
People getting paid for nothing. Niggas getting paid for that. He be like, yo, you don't need that many lawyers. You just need maybe 1 or 2 good ones. So also, man, shout out to Lil Durk, man, for his efforts, man, because people will love to be in that position to be able to do that. Everybody can't do that.
No. A majority of people can't do that, bro.
So you got
a majority of people that's out here breaking law and going to jail. Look, I went to court with a PD and went to trial for my life with the feds. Went to trial for a PD. The man came back to me and said, listen, man, I got you a deal for 17 years. You want that? Hell no, I don't want that. Went in there and slid down a razor blade into an alcohol river.